to discuss the whole pool party for Memorial Day, the BBQ, which I'm canceling. Why am I canceling it? Look, I'm just going to tell you the truth. I don't care. Like, haters are going to come up with their own opinions. It doesn't seem like anybody will come for the following reasons. The people who support the Apefather, they don't want to be around the haters. They hate these people. They despise. Matter of fact, most of my supporters want me to have a fans only page. They feel like they even hate. I'll go as far as this. They hate being around the haters on live streams, but they're like in person. I don't want to be around these freaking morons. Thank you, Angie. What's up? So like that's what they're saying to me. I've been reading the emails, I've been reading the comments. They're like, hey father, I do not want to be around haters. Sorry, fans only. Okay, so yes, Angie, that's what they're saying. But now the haters are trying to make it seem like I'm lying. They're like, no, it's another failed idea. Okay, first of all, look, an idea in general is not a failed idea because you're attempting something and you're trying to get public opinion. I hate it with people like have this thing where there's nothing wrong with discussing something. You mean to tell me that you've never discussed that idea with people to get people's feedback just to see how they feel about it? Look, sometimes I bring something to the table and I want to get people's feedback on it. I want to see how they feel. In this particular case, it was a no go. That's it. I'm admitting it to you. It was a no go for various reasons. The people who love and support the Ape Father don't want to be around the haters. And that's the bottom line. It's over, Tommy. I'm canceling it. It would have been 150, which would include drinks, steaks, hamburgers, hot dogs, but it is officially canceled, Tommy. Sorry, brother. It's canceled. I look. All I can tell all of you is this. Not every one of my ideas is going to be a green light. Not every one of my ideas are going to be a green light. Sometimes I talk to you about it. Sometimes I get your feedback. And sometimes I get your opinions. And in this particular case, after getting your opinions and after getting the feedback, I decided to cancel it. So there will be no get together on Memorial Day at the Ape Father's house, no pool party, no barbecue. It is canceled. Okay, just want to be clear. It is canceled. What's up there, Abs Tilly? Well, I did that once before, Tommy. I had a get together at the casino, and only one person showed up, John Nito. I thought it would have been a little bit more cooler to have people come to the Eight Fall de Casa and jump in the pool and and have some steaks. I thought that would be cool, but after reading, what's up there, Data Zero, Abs Tilly. What after reading? Look, you have to understand something. I am not a mind reader. I'm not a psychic. I have no idea how people feel about things unless I ask them. Right? You understand? I got to ask people. I say, what do you think of this idea? In this particular case, this idea was a complete no go from the. It didn't even take me that long. It was literally just took me one day. It took me one day, and pretty much all the responses I got back on it were all like, "Don't do it, don't do it." A lot of people worry about me too. A lot of people feel like, "Hey, Father, you have to take into consideration these people are psychos. Do you really want them in your house? Do you really want them around your kids, your wife?" Now, here's the thing: my wife and my kids, I was sending them to a hotel for the day. I was sending them to Long Beach Island, and my dogs, by the way, too. My mom is in rehab; she's not home. My mother is in rehab; she's going to be there for a while. God bless her. She's healing up the ape grandmother, the ape mother. But so my kids wouldn't have been there. My dogs wouldn't have been there. My wife wouldn't have been there. My mom wouldn't have been there. But still, they're like, "Do you want these people in your house?" Think about it, Ape Father. These people are psychos. These people are lunatics. I guess the more and more I thought about it, you're right. These are the same psychopathic people that said DoorDash to my house. These are the psychopathic people having DoorDash knock on my house on midnight. They call Child Protective Services once. So I guess yeah, I shouldn't do this. It was a bad idea. It was a stupid idea. Detective Pikachu, this has nothing to do with you. Yeah, FFIE stock. A lot of people made a lot of money on that one. It's no joke. A lot of people kicked ass. I congratulated. I was not involved. I should have been involved, but I wasn't involved in that stock. But a lot of people made a tremendous amount of money on that stock. So God bless all of you. Look, at the end of the day, I want all of us to win. I want retail to win. When retail wins, I get very happy. That's the key. The whole thing with Apefather is I just don't understand why we have to only limit ourselves to the stock market and to cryptocurrencies. Because I still feel, even though Detective Pikachu doesn't understand this, I talk about stocks, but it doesn't necessarily mean I believe in them. Detective Pikachu, you don't understand. I only put 10% of my net worth in risk situations like stocks. So does that really sound like I believe in something if I'm only willing to put up 10%? Obviously, I put up 90% in things I believe in, which is gold, cash, and real estate. Okay, I would never put up 90% in the stock market, never. So I could. This is what Detective Pikachu. I read your comments. You think I don't read your comments? You're like you don't believe in the stock market, yet you talk about it. Because if you listen to me, if you actually had a decent IQ, which you don't, I explained to you, I consider the stock market, I consider cryptocurrencies part of my risk plan. This is what this guy doesn't understand. That's why I talk about it, because it is part of the 10% risk factor, the risk plan. I am willing to take risks on certain things. Listen, it worked out really good for me with DJT. It worked out really good for me with GameStop. It even worked recently good for me with AMC. I mean, listen, everything, it was a very good week last week. So, all I can tell you is that 10% I'm willing to play with, 10% I'm willing to risk. And that includes AI stocks. And that includes cannabis stocks. You know what I mean? And that includes anything I want to take a risk with. So I will continue to talk about stocks, you Mama Luke. Okay? But it is because it's my risk factor. That's it. That's the bottom line. Shiba Uno, that's another thing. I am involved in Shiba. I am involved in Shiba, and I've been talking about Shiba. I've been talking about Shiba for a long time. I said if someone actually could accumulate about 1 billion, Shiba Uno coins, I mean, there's a very good possibility you could become a millionaire. So no, I'm very, very interested in Shiba. But let me be clear to you. I am not a financial planner. I am not telling you to buy Shiba Uno. You have to do your own due diligence. You understand? You have to do your own due diligence. But listen, I made videos on Shiba. I made a ton of videos saying that it's at such a rock bottom price right now. I understand. Listen, I get it. Like if you got involved like that one guy, I read about this one guy made billions on it. He put like something like a couple of thousand. He put a couple of, but I'm talking when it was first issued. When it was first issued, the guy put like a couple of thousand, and the friggin' thing went to the moon. The guy made billions. Marie Park Enzo, God bless you, brother. I love you. He's my main man here. This is my main man. Marine Park Enzo, having a good day in the market today, Father. Ow, good for you. Nobody deserves it more than you, Marine Park Enzo. Nobody deserves it more than you. Father doing good, $600,000 home, $250,000 gold, 500,000 in cash. This is the thing. To me, that's not doing good, but I appreciate that. To me, that makes me an average American. That's it. I'm an average guy. Nothing is special about me. When I'm going to start feeling special, I love you, Marie Park Enzo, is when I have my first Apefather branded safari restaurant, bar restaurant open, and I will own the real estate. I will follow the McDonald's business model. There's Hulk Hogan in the house. Hulk Hogan, I'm sorry, brother. Listen, Hulk Hogan, we'll work something else out. Maybe we'll meet at the Tropicana. They got a big pool there. You were trying to impress Jen, right? I'm sorry, Hulk Hogan. We'll work something else out in the future. It's just listen, I thought about it, and my wife was even telling me. My wife thought I was nuts, man. My wife was like, she's like, I'm out of here. If you do this, my wife told me, she goes, I am out. I was putting my wife up in a hotel at Long Beach Island. My kids were going to the hotel. My dogs were even going to the hotel. So they were out of here. I just thought about it. I'm like, nah, forget it. This is a stupid idea. This is dumb. And it's not because of people like you. I love you, Hulk Hogan. I love Marie Park Enzo. I love Angie. It's the psychopathic haters. It's like friggin' Commander 30. I was thinking about this. Commander 35 will probably jump in my pool. Will probably take a crap in my pool. I was thinking about this the other day. I was having a nightmare. I was like tossing and turning in my sleep. I was like this. I was like, Commander 35 would freaking take a piss in my pool. He'll take a crap in my friggin' hot tub. It's just not worth it, man. It's after strong consideration, the Apefather has to cancel. Please forgive me. I'll do a rendition of the Bryan Adams song, Please forgive me. Detective Pikachu, we talked about karma. You know what's going to happen to you, Detective Pikachu. Everything that you wish bad on people will come back to bite you in your ass. Please forgive me. I don't know what I do. Please forgive me. A father will never stop loving you. You know I love all of you. It's canceled because Tommy, you have to understand, man, these people are psychos. Tommy, I just want to hang out with the people who support me. You understand? Like you guys. I love you, Tommy. I love Hulk Hogan. I love Angie. I just don't. And another thing, a lot of these people are saying they're not comfortable hanging out with the haters. Yeah, but it's another thing. You have a beautiful daughter. You don't want her to be in the presence of some of these psychopathic people. Tommy, I promise you, we're gonna work something out, brother. Tommy, we can hang out any day. Tommy, one day you could come to my house. Tommy? You want to laugh? You said you wanted to paint my house. We can work something out one day. You come to the house, and Tommy can have a BBQ with me. You know what I mean, Tommy? Just as a guest. You don't have to pay anything. I love you, Tommy. Don't worry about it. We'll work something out. We will stay in contact. Yeah, to regulate. Well, this is another reason why, as you can see, I realized that this was a terrible idea because you see some of the people I'm dealing with here. These people are psychotic, Norman Bates, lunatics like Pikachu here. So it was a bad idea. Listen, the Ape Father is admitting it to you. Not all my ideas are good. This one was a bad idea. I jumped the gun. You know, sometimes, you know what the problem is with me is I only think of the positives. I don't think of the negatives. This is the problem in my life. I only think of the positives. I'm like, what's the positives? Porterhouse steaks, Nathan's hot dogs, juicy cheeseburgers, jumping in the pool. I'm thinking of all the positives. What's the negatives? Detective Pikachu, Commander 35 shitting in my pool, Commander 35 pissing in my jacuzzi. So the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I thought about it, the negatives outweighed the positives. Hey man, DGT is awesome, man. DGT is awesome, man. DJT, Donald John Trump in the house. Crypto moving again. Well, it's like I said. I never said anything bad. I said to you, look, it all goes into my 10% risk factor. I got no problem playing with Bitcoin. I got no problem. I know you'll play with Ethereum Classic. I would stick with just Ethereum. Again, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. It's just my opinion. But I have no problem playing with, Ethereum and Bitcoin. Those to me, that's the true king and the queen. You want to know what the king and the queen of crypto is? Bitcoin is the king. In my opinion, Ethereum is the queen, baby. Ethereum is the queen. She's your queen to be. So, I mean, everything is still on track. You know, April has been right about a lot of things. We know this. April has been right about a lot of things. You know, nobody can deny it. I called DWAC at 14. We watched it go to 80. I've been hitting home runs lately. That was another reason behind the idea. It was kind of like a celebration. You want to know the truth? That was another reason for the idea of getting together for a pool party because I was thinking it was a good time to celebrate. I mean, I called DWAC at 14 and went to 80. Then when it converted, you know, when it became DJT after the merger with Truth Social, I called it at 22. The regulator, I don't know if you remember this, the regulator. You told me you wouldn't touch DJT with a 10-foot pole when it went to 22. You said maybe I'll get involved after Trump wins the election. You said assuming he wins. I told the regulator that DJT was going right back to over 50. I was correct about that. So I was right twice. I was right on DJT going from 22 to over 50. DWAC going from 14 to 80. I was right about friggin' GameStop. Look, I did say it was a 5-year plan, but I said I feel GameStop will go from 16 to 80. I was correct about that. Okay, AMC didn't quite go to $100. It went to like almost $12. I'll take it. You know, something is better than nothing. But AFAL has been right about a lot of things. AFAL has been right about gold. Talking about gold under 1,500 an ounce. It's over 2,300 an ounce. I've been right about a lot of shit. I've been right about a lot of stuff. So that was another reason behind getting together with my ape brothers and my ape sisters. I figured we could have some porterhouse steaks. I figured we could have some juicy cheeseburgers. I wanted to make the Apefather special. In the Apefather bar restaurant, I want to have these enormous, gigantic friggin' burgers. I wanted to make friggin' 10 patty burgers. I wanted to make, 15 patty burgers. I wanted to throw some hot dogs on there. For every one patty, I want to throw a hot dog. So example, if you have four patties, a four patty cheeseburger, you can have four hot dogs, four Nathan's hot dogs on there. Well, that's what I was gonna do, Detective Pikachu. But after thinking about it, after reading the feedback, the feedback was bad. It wasn't a scam. How is something a scam if I'm giving people food for it? Detective Pikachu. People are getting steaks. People are getting cheeseburgers. People are getting beer. People were going to get a lot of effing food, desserts, partying in the pool. I mean, what are you talking about? If you go out for a typical steak dinner, just a regular steak dinner, you're spending like $200. You call everything is a scam with this guy. Everything is a scam. There was no scam there. People were getting something for their money, but it's canceled. Okay. So is that a scam too that I canceled it? Is it a scam that I canceled it, Detective Pikachu? It's canceled. So anyway, back to business as usual. A father will. This is another thing. The regulator. You pissed me off earlier today. The regulator. I am not a beggar. Listen to me. Okay. Let me try to educate all of you people. Let me educate all of you. I'm working my ass off on YouTube. And if you don't see that, you're dumb, stupid, or blind. Okay? I am working my ass off on YouTube. I have more videos uploaded than the largest YouTube channel in the world, T Series. I have more videos uploaded than them. I am not a beggar. But if someone wants to tip me, again, you stupid Mama Luke Stunads, if someone wants to tip me, whether it be a super chat, whether it be on my Cash App, these are tips. They're tips for entertainment purposes only. That's it. I'm not begging people. It's their prerogative. If someone wants to support me, it's their prerogative. It's the way you tipped Israel, the regulator. It's the way you tipped Israel. They didn't beg you. You chose to do it from your own free will. Your wife wanted you to do it. Okay, it's no different. Believe it or not, it's no different with the Apefather. Like example, Marine Park Enzo. I'll give you an example. He came onto my live stream today. He gave me $4.99 super chat. I did not beg him. I want to be perfectly clear. I did not beg Marine Park Enzo to do that. He did so of his own free will. That's it. Okay, so that this is not considered a beggar. That's the bottom line. No, but that's what I said, the regulator. Look, I thought about it. And you want to know what's stupid about haters, too? You want to know what's stupid for haters? I gave them an opportunity. Think about how much haters are losers. Think about how much haters are losers. You all claim to be multimillionaires, like the regulator. You claim to be worth $100 million. You had an opportunity for $150. Think about this. You had an opportunity for $150 to come to my house, shit in my pool, right? Shit in my hot tub, pee on my effing grill. Think about this for a second, and you turned it down. You turned it down. So that must mean that you guys are the ones that are truly poor. Because if you truly hated me this much, this was a golden opportunity. You had a golden opportunity, literally golden opportunity. If you understand what I'm talking about, the golden shower. You had a golden opportunity and you blew it. You all blew it because at the end of the day, we all know $150 is a lot of money, especially to a guy like Missing in Action Dale. We've seen Missing in Action Dale go to McDonald's and he could only afford a fish sandwich. Missing in Action Dale's garage could not afford an actual meal, even a small meal. I once told him, I said, do you realize that meals comes in different sizes? You could get a small meal, you could get a medium meal, you could get a large meal. He can't even get the small meal. Dale only gets the fish sandwich. Okay, so think about how pathetic all of you are. You guys want to say, Vladimir, you want to say that I'm poor? It's canceled because Israel, these people are psychopaths, Israel. These people are psychopaths. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. Israel, we'll hang out again. We'll hang out. Listen, guys, remember something. Remember something. I keep having all kinds of events and none of you guys ever show up. I had the protest, only Billy the Kid. Only one person showed up to my protest, Billy the Kid. I had the meet and greet at the Tropicana. Once again, I gave everyone an opportunity to meet and greet the Apefather in Atlantic City. John Nito, one person showed up. So look, I'll probably set up another meet and greet soon, but unfortunately I don't think none of you are even gonna come. I don't know what it is. Hey Brennan, God bless you, brother. God, I just look after thinking about it, having it at my house was a bad idea. If anything, if I have a meet and greet, I'll have a meet and greet either at a restaurant, at the casinos. That's better. It's better to meet at the casino. It was a dumb idea to have it at my house. So yes, to confirm, the pool party, the barbecue for Memorial Day has been canceled. It's been canceled. Ooh. I don't know why this phone just like, here it goes. But you know what's stupid, Jewel? I gotta tell you, and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but think about it proves how poor these haters are. They say I'm poor. You say I'm broke. I think you're broke, Detective Pikachu. Do you want to know why I think you're broke? Do you want to know why I think Ballbreaker is broke? And do you want to know why I think Vladimir Putin is broke? Because $150, you had the opportunity to shit in my pool. You had the opportunity to piss in my hot tub. You had the opportunity to pee all over the steaks, the hamburgers, the hot dog. You blew it. You could have made history. You could have filmed all of this. You would have had a viral video. You would have been the world heavyweight champion. You would have been the world heavyweight champion of haters. You would have said, I had the honor. Could you imagine this? Imagine Kid Man at 35. I had the honor of shitting in Ape Father's pool. Think about that. And you all blew it. You all blew it because you did not want to spend $150. So guess who I feel is poor? All of you haters are poor. You proved it because for a measly 150, I'm going to go spend $150 now. I'm going to go out and eat. I'm going to go spend $150 now. For a measly $150, you could have humiliated me. You could have desecrated, right? The Ape Father's house. You blew it. You blew it because either you didn't have $150 or you wanted to save $150. Either way, you are the ones that are poor. Look, there's obviously just reading a couple of comments here. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in the stock market. Look, what happened with GameStop and AMC was insane. I mean, there's really no logic to it. How this thing goes all the way up to 80 and then drops all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. This is why at the end of the day, I don't want to keep saying the same shit. The Ape Father got to a point in his life where I'm only willing to risk 10% of my money in the stock market. That's it. That's it. And you want to know something? I had a great week. I had a great week, a tremendous, tremendous week. And that was another reason I wanted to get together originally with the pool party, the barbecue. I wanted to have a celebration. It was a tremendous week. But at the end of the day, the stock market is too volatile. It's too controlled. It's too rigged for me. It is too effing rigged. Okay? It is controlled by the corrupt 1%. It is controlled by the BBC, the Billionaires Boys Club, not to be sexist, the Billionaires Girls Club. And that's why 90% of my money will always be reserved for gold, precious metals, silver too. I convert silver into gold. Silver is a lot harder to store. Gold, cash, and real estate. Because I don't trust the stock market. Look, listen, once in a while you get bites. I'm not saying no. Once in a while you get plays that do well. And that's why I'm in it. See, I'm in it for the simple reason that I realize that you will get bites. There will be winners here and there, but most of the time, the stock market bends you over, Pulp Fiction style. You understand? Does you like Zed? Does you like Zed? What's up, Jackson? Yeah, all these haters. Listen, if you made so much money, Ball Breaker, you would have came to the Apefather's house for $150, like I said. For the mere fact that you would have had the opportunity to do whatever you pleased. You don't have $150. Look, Ball Breaker, you proved it to me. You all proved it to me. You are as poor as dirt. You know, like Tendy Tab, dirt sandwiches. You are as poor as dirt, and you all proved it to me. You're the one who has to get a job, Detective Pikachu. You're the one who has to get a job. No, you can't afford $150. You're broke. You're broke. All of you are. Listen, I'm going out right now to spend $200 on food. You can't do that. You can't do what I do on a daily basis. And that's the bottom line. You know it's true. Girl, you know it's true. Apefather owns you. Can't come up with 150. Oh, Apefather comes up with that every day. It's pennies on the dollar, yet you didn't do it. It's Ball Breaker. It's pennies on the dollar, yet you didn't do it. You should have been the first one in line to say, I'm coming, Apefather. You should have been the first one in line because this was your opportunity of a lifetime. This was your golden opportunity, but you blew it. You blew it. Father of the Apes. Thank you, Theron. Wow! You blew it. You blew a golden opportunity, and I'm glad it's canceled. I'm glad it's canceled because I won. At the end of the day, I feel like I won because I exposed all of you. I exposed all of you. I exposed Vladimir Pusin is broke. Detective Pikachu is broke. Ball Breaker is broke. All of you haters are broke. And you know how I know it's true? You know how I know it's true? Because this was an opportunity of a lifetime. This was a golden opportunity. This was a golden opportunity, and all of you passed on it because you don't have, none of you have 150. You're making money in the stock market every day. This should have been a friggin' a no-brainer for you. Hoo-yah! No, I exposed all of you. I exposed all of you. Lou would have made a million videos if he was alive. Lou would have took credit for everything. He would have took credit for GameStop. He would have took credit for AMC. He would have took credit for everything. 100% Lou, in my opinion, is no longer on Earth. Lou passed away. Because no question, Lou would have made thousands of videos on this. No question. Lou, rest in peace. God bless you, Lou. May you rest in peace, brother. Well, I'm finishing up this live stream in about 2 minutes, and I just want to say that this was a test. You want to hear? The pool party, the barbecue party was a test. It was a test to see. All of you people keep saying the same things every day. You say that you're making millions and millions of dollars. You're saying that you're making money every day in the stock market. You're saying that the stock market is at all-time highs, yet you can't come up with $150. Think about that. You can't come up with $150 to be in your enemy's house. Think about this. To be in your enemy's house, to have full control to do whatever you want. You are poor. I exposed you. This pool idea, this barbecue idea exposed all of you haters for the losers that all of you are. I win once again. The Apefather always wins, baby. I always win. Wow! V for victory, mother effers! Anyway, I'm going to run now. Finish it up. Yeah, real estate is where it's at, man. Gold, cash, or real estate. I say it over and over and over again. Gold, cash is king, gold is king, and real estate is king. V for victory. That's where 90% of my wealth is, and that's where 90% of my wealth will remain. Gold, cash, and real estate forever. It's like that song by Kiss. Forever, I will always have my gold and cash and real estate. They're all losers. Jealous losers. Jewel123 is right. Jewel123 is correct. 90% of millions. 90% of millions, ball breaker. V for victory. I'm out. Everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It is entertainment purposes only. Take care. Marie Park Enzo, thank you again for the super chat. I love you, and I love you, Jewel123. I love all of you. God bless.